Hello, Tek, and welcome to my spooky art gallery.
Whoa.
Actually, it's more of an art studio because there's really the one painting, and I was hoping that you could help me paint today.
Yeah, I'm down for some painting.
yeah,
My mom's an art teacher.
I did not know that. I knew
Yep.
she was a teacher in high school and something about the mafia, but
Yep.
that's pretty much the only story I've ever heard about that.
Yep.
And no one on this show will ever hear that story.
Nope.
So, yeah, it's Halloween adjacent, and I don't know. Tech heard something about this experience and was interested in doing a little painting.
Yeah.
So let's get started.
Let's
and
do it.
See,
New game.
So there's that may be some blood. Don't worry about that so much.
Yeah, it's paint. It's red paint.
Yeah. It could be. It's a little drippy for paint.
Yep.
I mean, like, paint obviously is a liquid, but like normally it's like thick enough that when you apply it, it's like it's gonna stay where you want it. Obviously, for spooky painting times, it's raining.
Yep.
Today.
Lost.
Yep. Of course.
It is very dreary
Oh.
outside. In fact,
Hopeless.
this guy's a little bit
You
emo.
probably
I am
deserve
hopeless. What?
it. But even
Well,
for
yeah.
you,
You don't have a
there's
lot of
still
self-esteem.
A way to
A way?
bring it all back.
Oh, cool.
Bring it all back to you. Are we doing S Club?
Let's do
Shit,
it.
I'm excited for that.
Let's do it.
One precious thing you ever truly desired.
A Ming vase,
Finish
right?
it.
If
Yeah.
you had to pick like one, what would it be?
Ming vase.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I think I'd want a Fabergé egg.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter.
Oscar Wilde via Dorian Gray. Or the story of Dorian Gray? Is that
We're
the...
listing to the left.
Oh yes, there's actually a reason for that. As I
The
recall.
listing.
I believe there is.
It's real motion sickness inducing.
Yeah, it's like not my favorite. I don't know if it's even a spoiler, but I believe that your character has a limp.
So we got a
I
muzzle.
believe that's canon. Yeah, so this is of the style of game that sort of presents itself kind of like a modern Myst, where it's like you explore and look at stuff and it's first person, but like it's
Right.
not really puzzle solving. It's an experience.
I'm gonna up the controller sensitivity.
Okay.
This is a little ridiculous.
I don't believe there is actually a setting to make it stop doing that.
Interesting. There's no setting to turn off the listing. To
I
the
don't
left.
think so. We were looking at the menu before and I didn't notice it.
All right. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists. Really? As well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters.
Ooh, baby,
Oh,
you
yeah.
must be hitting on him.
I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations.
I would question why he read his mother the letter in the first place if she had an actual reaction
That's
to
a
it.
good point. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying.
That's a word I don't feel like they would have used in the time that the parchment implies.
Yeah. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you will receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pest Pacification Co.
Pesky Pest also seems like a weird...
Yeah, a weird name for a company with
This is
such
kind
a
of like-
formal...
Yeah. Like, there's a lot of, like, trappings to this room that sort of suggest maybe, like, Victorian era or something, like, little more recent than that. Like, I believe the bottom is Pompeii.
Pop,
No, you're right. There's no
Popco?
Popnell.
It's K.
Poppies?
Popkel? It's completely illegible.
It is unlegible. I agree with you.
How do I...
I would try circle. Would be my default.
Circle is the solution. Playing with the PS4 controller on the Mac, by the way. That's a combination of things.
We're always trying to break our technology, in case you've forgotten, because we went a few months there without doing that.
Why do horror games always gotta have a guy with his face crossed out? With his blood on
No. This is something that bothers me about horror games is that even more than like the horror genre, I feel like they're really like incestuous in that like one game will come out that does something really cool and then everyone will like copy it. Not just like take inspiration from it, but like do the same thing. Yeah.
I didn't touch the workshop, just
like you asked.
Oh, just like you asked.
Yeah, the fonts are going to be a little weird.
Although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day.
Oh, that was very nice of them.
Oh,
there's
cool.
a translate button?
There's a translate button. It's box.
I would not have guessed that right away.
Or square. Which would you call it?
I call it square.
I like box. It's a single candle.
Yep. Unfortunately, you can't seem to bring it with you.
So the door opening function is very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, this is designed for mouse, to be fair. I believe that's like a chain. Yeah. It's a mouse trap. Well, there was allegedly a mouse problem. And the mouse problem is that we're using a controller, and so we're not getting mouse functionality.
Oh my.
That's quite a lot of those. And, you know, that appears to be a mouse hole.
It's interesting. Did those holes ever actually exist in the real world?
I've only ever seen them in cartoons.
Like ones that look like they were cut out of the wall?
I don't know,
specifically for the
I mean,
mouse?
like, obviously that's probably from, like, a bygone era where, like, it was more common for animals to just, like, burrow into your, like, poorly constructed house. But, like, I've never seen that, so I don't know. Is the floor wet or just shiny?
It's wet.
It's wet. That's weird. It looks as though the sink is meant to be overflowing, but it is clearly not overflowing. Also, it looks like it's filled with, like, a black liquid? Or, I don't know, there has, like, a coloration at an angle.
That's cool.
Turn on the cold water.
Cold water does not work.
Better call the landlord.
Hot water does, though.
Well, hot water was on when it started.
Oh, now I can't turn it on.
I'd be spooked out. I would be spooked if that happened. Box it.
There it is. 1 times below knee prosthesis. Ah.
How did they fuck up the length? Yeah. Thought I remembered that. So, yeah, you had some sort of injury, and you have, like, a bad prosthetic leg, so you're sort of, like, shifting because you can't stand at a normal height.
Always gotta close the lid, fellas.
Yeah, because you can't have gators, like, eating your lady when she's trying to, you know, powder her nose or whatever. Whatever ladies actually do in the bathroom.
It's true.
Have you learned anything about that being married? It's still a mystery, right? I don't know how that works. It's the kitchen. The door's sure being an asshole.
Just won't stay open.
Can you go through it quickly enough to, like, have it fuck off?
So yeah, somebody dropped a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's weird because it kind of that note on the locked door sort of implied you have a housekeeper, but like it's not exactly tidy.
Figured you'd be up all night, so I made a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. Aww. That's so sweet.
It's sweet. I continue to be a little perplexed by the vocabulary. It does not seem very
more notes.
Period appropriate. Maybe we just live in like a super old house though.
Ooh. It's a shopping list. Booze. Did that say 30?
Yeah, I believe it's 5 crossed out 10 crossed 30. Out 30.
Get 30 booze.
I feel like the crossing out is somewhat important as well, because it's like it suggests like a lack of sense of appropriate scale for booze.
I don't think I can. There's no crouch button.
There's a zoom. It's true. We have a zoom.
It's like kind of unusable though, because it's like the same stick is used to look around. We should check on the graphics, by the way. Let's see what our graphics are.
That's a
maximum quality.
Do you want chromatic aberration? Flares?
V-Sync is on. No.
That's
How do I get to advanced settings? There we go. Shadows. Oops.
Your computer could probably just handle. Oh, it didn't hit apply. Custom to high. And then is there something you want to change?
Well, sometimes there's like high, and then there's like ultra high.
Ah, I see.
Just thought
I'm not used to checking for that.
I turned on mirror reflections. Maybe we'll actually be able to see ourselves now.
Oh, that's interesting. Apply. Terrific.
Oh, are you serious? Alright, well, in the next episode, it'll look nice.
Hashtag episode title?
Hashtag episode. Hashtag, like, title of our entire...
Hashtag, like, brand slogan.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There's some garlic.
Have you ever... What was it, I think it's CinemaSins who has this running thing about, like, bad guys are frequently eating apples in movies because apparently that's supposed to make you look like an asshole.
I can see that.
I feel like it's just, like, eating aloud, like, food in general is, like, meant to be the thing, is, like, if you're just making a spectacle out of just, like, doing something so simple.
There is something... Ooh, basement. Let's not go down there yet.
Why not? Why not go in the basement?
Oh, alright.
I mean, you don't have the key. You haven't found your... What was it? Your study?
Yeah. Well,
I like that there's a candle and a light switch. That somehow seems weird to me.
Yeah. It's very dark in here. Whoa!
Hey, they said there weren't any rats. They were very insistent about that, and the virtue of their mother.
There's the light switch. Oh, there it is.
That's probably it, if there is one. There you go.
Nice. Alright. Pile of bodies in the corner. Can't walk by that wall.
They may be, what are those called? Those sort of, like, sketching mannequins?
Yeah.
They still make them as, like, on small scale, but no, they kind of just look like,
Nope.
like, full-on, just, like, creepy baby doll mannequins.
Yeah, that's awful. Oh boy.
Not a fan of that? There's some weird lag happening. Are we
Yeah.
sure we want to, like, turn up graphics
Yeah,
to full?
maybe not.
Oh, report card. Can you box it? So, overall, most of these grades aren't great, other than perhaps art and music.
Yeah. Excused from class for physical education.
Yeah. I mean, is that because of our leg situation? But, like, does that mean we're a child?
Alright, so maybe we should set it back to... What was it? It was on...
I mean, I think it was default to low.
I'll set it to medium. How's that?
But I mean, it also shouldn't have made a significant difference since it said you had to restart the game to apply it. Or maybe that's the problem.
Yeah. I think some of those settings change things. We'll see. Alright, so we read that. Our report card is not so good. We had pizza!
It was great. We even got crazy bread. I changed it to a kind of spooky word.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it worked out. Please let me know in the comments.
I feel spooky now.
But so, yeah, I don't know about that report card, because, like, I don't feel like we are a small child. Like, stand next to the table for a second.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah, that
definitely not
doesn't... We seem like a man. Or maybe a lady.
a grown-ass man.
Yeah, probably a grown-ass man, though.
It's so dark. Oh, it's locked. Can't open it. Is this a cabinet? No, it's just a box.
It's just a box. See, this was one of my first impressions of the game.
Whoa.
Was sort of like, in the
graphics.
early stages in particular,
Yeah.
there's a lot of sort of just like wandering around looking for stuff.
Right.
There is like a turning point. I don't remember specifically what it is, but like from that point on, things are a little bit more straightforward in terms of like what you should do next.
Right.
But like at first, you're kind of just like, the house is spooky.
So there is a run button,
You
but
have
it does basically fuck all on the stairs.
It's not super surprising. You are, after all, you know, differently abled.
It's true, I am differently abled. It's nice up here.
Oh yeah, this is like kind of actually like inviting.
Yeah.
That's a little spooky. That reminds me of that thing in the Haunted Mansion where they're like, room for one more, hanging ghost from the ceiling. It's like, whoa, hey, this is a kid's ride.
Yeah. Why can't I box this?
Can you not box this?
Nope.
So wait, does that mean that's not like the weird like accounting language used by Legato in Eternal Sonata?
Whoa!
You made the thing a jump scare.
Jesus.
You pressed the jump scare button.
That was unpleasant.
I forget. Can you remind me what your feelings are about jump scares?
I'm not a fan.
Are you not? I seem to recall liked very much was what I thought. Hey, it's a note.
Been working all night, don't wake me up.
I'm not sure you read that right. Been working all night, don't wake me up!
Oh, Jesus. Wake up!
You can't see it, but I'm doing a little jig right now.
Was that me that didn't want to be woken?
I don't... Oh, there's a cane in here, so yeah, it kind of looks like maybe your room.
Sorry I couldn't sleep. The legs been acting up again. Figure I might as well do some work.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like that applies to you. It's a broken mirror over there. That's not great luck for you.
Still can't see myself.
It's fine. You're probably a vampire or something.
Galactic's grand opening in flames. That doesn't sound good.
Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. Wow,
that's like the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire kind of situation.
I'm not immediately familiar with that, but probably yes.
There was,
Should we have read more of that? Is that important?
I don't know. Look, I found a sweet-ass ring. Where's the put on button?
Yeah, do you have like an inventory or like an equipment management screen?
See, that's weird to me. You can look at all these objects, but like...
Yeah, see, this is the thing that bothers me. Like I've said...
Oh, shit. Wow, there's the 30 booze.
We found all of them. That was all 30 of them right there. Unless maybe there's like more? Nope, that's closed. Yeah, this is like... The horror genre likes the first-person mode, and I get that because it's really immersive. And, like, you know, makes the jump scares more effective, which, personally, I think jump scares are bullshit. But, I mean, like I said before, like, you know, this is sort of reminiscent of, like, a Myst style of gameplay, but it bugs the shit out of me that you, like, pick up items and, like, don't do anything with them. I would either prefer just don't interact with the items, or, like, they do something.
Jesus Christ.
What was that?
The door just opened or something.
Why did that happen?
It scared the shit out of me.
Oh, look, yeah, it's a new room. What's that painting?
It's like a creepy Mutton Chops baby man.
Is he wearing a mask, or is it just, like, weirdly shadowed on his face?
I got a key.
You got a key. You got a key. Go open a small box, which maybe contains the compass or something. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me. Let's make it special.
Yeah.
You promise.
We got 30 booze, so I think we're set to have a good time.
Ooh, that's...
Oh, well, that's graphic.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. That is something else. Or maybe it's the first thing. I don't know. Is there a phone on that? Or is that just like... Doesn't look like it, right?
Yeah, it's got nothing on the hook.
No, what is that called? The receiver, I guess?
Yeah. What's with the lag all of a sudden?
Well, next time it'll look better, so don't worry about it.
Right.
Is that door on this floor?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, okay, this little dip. I got confused and thought that was the stairs down. I'm like, is that just like a floating spooky door? No, someone wants to play ball.
Hello?
No, it's just a kid's room. What could happen that would be scary in a kid's room?
Yummy.
You found like a nutcracker soldier or something.
Yeah. Why can I even do this?
I like that even in like the child's drawing, the face is kind of scribbled out. Like,
yeah.
Leaning real hard on these tropes now.
Alright, let's go open that door with the blood all over the floor, shall we?
Hey, you know, it'd be like a funny twist for a game like this, but like a third-person horror game.
What's that?
Is if the camera was actually like a ghost that had been following you the whole time. You like find that out, your character just turns around, and they're like, ah!
That'd be amazing.
Like right at the end.
All right. Well, I think in the next episode we'll have to open the scary door.
Ooh, wait, is someone gonna open? Try the handle first.
There's blood all over the floor.
Just one pull. Just see.
How do I key?
I think this is the key for the door downstairs, because we got it from our study, right?
Alright, well I guess we can't go in there then.
So next time...
We'll try the door downstairs.
Yes. Join us then! Hey, I don't think that's the... Did we come in somewhere else?
What happened?
Where did we park? Do you remember where we parked, Tek?
No. You know, Apple Maps has got this new thing that'll mark you where you parked, but I haven't started.
Didn't turn it on. Yeah,
it's not on, so...
Well, I think we're about to find ourselves in a really spooky episode of Seinfeld. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Good thing I didn't bring my air conditioner this time.
Yeah, or didn't someone have like a fish or something too?
Just out of reach. Oh!
Well, it was out of reach. I'd say it's a little more than just out of reach, though.